Hi there, Capricorn. My name is Becca, for those of you who are brand new. Welcome back to my channel. I'm going to go ahead and start off the reading with the Oracle of White Light. I would like to thank you all for the likes, love, and subscribe. I do genuinely appreciate it. That was 3. I wasn't really ready yet. So let's go ahead and get into it. For those of you who don't want to, the messages for these cards are very long. So if you don't want to hear the message, just fast forward to the reading. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit Owl of 852 Hertz, and that is a number 20. Put that right there so you can see it. Recalibration to a higher order of divine purpose is in progress. It is not always a smooth ride, but it is safe to be fearless as you gently hold space for new ways of thinking, living, and seeing to emerge. You are encouraged to let go of opinions and belief systems that cannot support you in higher frequency states. You shall soon recognize a truth that cuts through confusion and frees you to proceed with love, peace, and higher understanding. Spirit Owl is the wisdom bearer, the one who perceives the intended meaning underlying words and the truth behind appearances. Even in darkness, Spirit Owl senses subtle movements with accuracy. The heightened senses of Spirit Owl are akin to the supernatural perception of the higher self. Your higher self sees through illusion and with compassion. It astutely recognizes the agendas of the ego and tunes into the empowering energies of the universe to find a constructive way to express its loving purpose. Spirit Owl enhances your connection to your higher self, guiding you beneath the compelling nature of appearances, where a vastly different and spiritually empowering perspective is available to you. From such heightened awareness, you can accurately intuit the complex drives at work in yourself and others. This makes it easier to have compassion, outwit negativity, and make decisions that are helpful and healing, rather than adding to the confusion or disorder. When Spirit Owl appears in a reading, a mystery is soon to be solved, and the ensuing clarity will bring relief and spiritual reward. As Spirit Owl is a message bearer, this oracle is also a positive omen for your future, a sign that a seemingly impossible or impenetrable situation is unraveling. 852 Hertz is the frequency of higher self-connection, which favors the clearing of the mind and an awakening of genuine insight and higher understanding. The frequency of 852 Hertz opens one to perceive light and communicate with the realms of higher light beings. With such clarity of mind, it is easy to recognize lower level beings who do not operate from unconditional love and pure wisdom. There is no attraction to such beings, but a compassionate attitude toward them. What attracts the soul at this high frequency is the pure light of wisdom, grace, and spiritual liberation, to which the soul is drawn for nourishment and restoration. When we are thirsty, we do not reach for an empty glass, we reach for one that is full. Seek nourishment that can truly offer what you need. There is no sense in seeking something another cannot provide you because of the spiritual limitations. You can only find it from those who are able to give it. Keep this in mind as you awaken the inner eye of wisdom. Seek the purest love to nurture your heart and share it freely. 852 Hertz is a love-enhancing, freedom-generating frequency of the visionary. The third eye of the soul is the awakened inner eye, which sees things as they are without fear, because there is knowledge that healing is possible. We are ready for such vision when our hearts are ready to be free. Then we are prepared to stop fantasizing, start creating, and act with more wisdom because we have more clarity. The Oracle of Spirit Owl of 852 Hertz reconnects you to your authentic soul path and higher purpose. It is a sign that your mind is tuning in to something true. It augurs clear seeing and higher understanding. You will be freed from a struggle and set on a creative, empowering, and effective path of manifestation. This is a blessing of creative psychological fire. Trust that the more you let go, the more you will experience renewal and stunning spiritual rebirth. The past is truly over and a new era is dawning. Lovely. Okay, let's go ahead and get into your reading. So, what is the recent past for my amazing Capricorns? The Five of Swords. Fives always talk about conflict and change, or conflict or change. Your current situation is the Six of Wands in reverse and the Devil. And I'm taking it because of the strange way that it came out. What is the blockage for Capricorn? The Empress. What is the message from Spirit? The Chariot. What is the potential outcome? The Five of Wands. Well, Cappies, we are deep into it, aren't we? So we have the Eight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So there is some communication here. There's some fast movement. This could be online communication. Although for me, that's usually swords. We could be starting with a verbal conflict that ends in a physical conflict. Don't like that. So the Eight of Wands talks about fast movement, communication, flirty, passionate communication. All right. The Six of Wands and the Devil together, this talks to me about a real self-defeating point of view. Someone feels genuinely trapped and like they cannot escape the situation, that there is no victory. They lost to their fears. What's blocking you is nurturing. Your message from Spirit is the Chariot, and that's balance, that's control. But it is victory, right? There may be some movement here. And then the Five of Wands, you know, this can be kind of the hater card. But that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3 major arcana out of 6. So this is a fairly significant ordeal that you are going through. Let's look at this Five of Swords. Please clarify the Five of Swords. This is winning at all costs. Okay. We have the Six of Swords. I like it. Please clarify. Thank you. The Hierophant. In reverse. And the Queen of Cups in the upright. Okay. So this internal conflict, and I don't know why, but I'm being drawn to this white dog. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Judgment card. There's a decision here. Someone's loyalties may be out of alignment a little bit on a spiritual level. But there could also be a breaking from societal norms here to go with the heart, to go with the intuition, and to face this conflict and face it in a manner that where you're being loyal to yourself. Now there could be a water sign here. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, in particular Cancer. But you've moved away from it. You have made the mental decision to overcome it and move away from it, and letting go of whatever that institution was, right? For your own emotional stability, it looks like. Let's look. Thank you. We have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. The Fool card in reverse. And the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Bottom of the deck, there's that Five of Swords again. So you're still carrying this conflict, and there's a lot of fear here of being made to look foolish. That you're not bringing enough to the table, that there can even be a lot of I mean, we're Capricorns, right? So there could be something here that is in needing the accolades of the people around you to kind of bolster the ego, right? But there is a real sense of no way to win here, right? And almost like I thought I moved through this. Let's look at the Empress. Please clarify the Empress. Why is the Empress blocking? Why is the Empress blocking? Why is this the blockage? We have the Three of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups in reverse. The Ace of Swords in reverse. The bottom of the deck, we have the Hermit card in reverse. So there's some need for information here. Itchy. And a need to allow people to care for you. Sometimes I think Capricorns, get so used to doing it by themselves, they don't know how to accept help. There's nothing wrong with working with other people. Let's look at this Chariot. Please clarify the Chariot. And just because you're interdependent with someone does not make you codependent, right? Please clarify the Chariot. We have the High Priestess in the upright, the Page of Swords in reverse, and the Justice card. It's a lot of major arcana. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Lovers in reverse. There's a huge need for balance here and for keeping information to yourself. There's also a need to move through the emotional aspects of something. Cancer, which is the Chariot card, is the opposite zodiac sign of Capricorn. They are both cardinal signs. They both know how to move things and make things happen. There is an intuitive knowing here of what needs to happen. And how to balance this out. But the action and the victory has to be, the action has to be made, the move has to be made in order for that to actually come to pass. Let's look at this Five of Wands. Please clarify the Five of Wands. There's a little bit of a martyr mentality about the Five of Wands. Please clarify the Five of Wands. There's that Devil card, upright. Star card in reverse. And the Ten of Swords in the upright. The good news is that it's a 10. At the bottom of the deck, there's the Ten of Wands. There's an understanding here that a secret is out. And there's a betrayal and a lot of burden coming out of this. If this isn't handled correctly, the ego and fear is going to win over divine timing. And someone needs to genuinely look at what their wish is and why. Why is that your wish? Okay. I'm going to pull Spirit Animal Oracle card. And number 63, which breaks down to a 9. The good news is that's almost a 10. Vulture Spirit, nothing is wasted. And then we have, this is Ella Kui. Which means she who. We've got she who remains, Manatili, powerful devotion, true worth. See that? Sorry. We'll start with the Vulture Spirit. What seems hideous has its own beauty, and the recycling and repurposing the Vulture Spirit does is as important as any other activity in nature that supports the cycle of life. Vulture Spirit's message is that nothing is to be wasted, for nature sees value in everything that exists. What seems rotten and ugly has the potential to be transmuted into something beneficial, and you are reminded that any suffering you have experienced has not gone to waste. Wisdom and understanding that arose from that experience are talismans that will serve you on your journey wherever you go. What is decaying is only changing form and will fertilize seeds you wish to plant, turning that which has passed away into the substance that will support new growth. All that you might wish to deny or discard has value and can be repurposed and reintegrated into the new you that you are becoming and the new life that you are dreaming into being. No pain was in vain and no experience was wasted, for you have the power to use it to co-create something far better. This is the miracle in your partnership with Spirit. The protection message. Do you wish you could run away from your past or deny your mistakes? Not so fast, says Vulture Spirit. You have gained something valuable from the experience. Let your grief or anger move through you, and soon your emotions will transform. For you will come to see that you have learned and grown. The alchemy of transformation is a gift from Spirit. So never disown what embarrassed, disappointed, or shamed you. It will soon be a source of great wisdom and strength as you work with the magic that allows miracles to be created out of sadness and beauty to arise from ugliness. Vulture Spirit wants you to know that you embody beauty, and the chemical transformation of the past is happening already. Hang in there. You are so loved, and so much beauty is waiting to come out of this. Manatili, she who remains, sits on her crystal throne with her lynx beside her. Her gown shows her connection to the ice dragon. Her truth of self keeps her warm against the icy stares of naysayers, and her cool gaze is cool as she surveys her snow-covered kingdom. Many of her subjects have left the wintry wilderness for less austere places. And any time she too could have left her kingdom for other realms, but she is devoted to the ideals her reign represents. Her rule may seem like a lonely one to some, but not to her. She knows how powerful a single person can be. This card's lesson is to stay true to your purpose, even when others do not support you. Your true worth is not measured by the number of people who agree with you. People will come and go from your life, but have faith that you have the power to attract those who appreciate your gifts. Remember the lesson of this lady. Love yourself first and best. Those who remain by your side will be worthy of your affection. Your true worth is yours alone. The questions you should be asking yourself. How do I feel most powerful right now? Who supports me and is worthy of my friendship? What ideals do I need to devote myself to? That, Capricorn, is your reading. But keep in mind, the Devil card is here twice, which means that you're standing in your power. If this was helpful, which as powerful of a reading it is, if this is helpful, please hit the like and subscribe button. And I just want to say, don't forget to nurture those that love you and support you and make you happy, because that is what's blocking you. A kingdom with no people in it isn't much of a kingdom. So remember, I love you and have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.